Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Today was the 6th day of our 6th heat wave between the summer and the fall season now. Of course, meteorological fall began on September 1st, but we still typically deal with 90s through the month of September. And not every year do we see a heat wave, and definitely not one like we're seeing right now. Thankfully, without the humidity, though, and that's going to continue to be the case for at least a couple more days. Again, today was the 6th straight day with a high in Evansville of 92 degrees. And that is, again, just to be kind of the middle way through this heat wave. Now, again, in terms of fall heat waves, not uncommon, but not every year do we see any. With 6 in a row, that ties the most recent longest heat wave, and that was back in 2019 with a stretch from September 27th into the start of October. 6 straight days. You have to go back to the year prior for the next fall heat wave that's at risk and will likely at least be matched, because I think we will at least through Friday hit a high of or above 90 degrees. That was back in 2018, September the 14th through the 21st. If we make it that to 8 days in a row, just looking here in the Weather Center, you have to go all the way back to the year 2002, where we had a stretch of 10 straight days to start the month of September for that fall heat wave there too. So if this continues as we head into the beginning of the weekend, could be something that we haven't done in more than 20 years here in the tri-state. But outside right now, it is comfortable. What we've seen during this heat wave is without the humidity, once the sun goes down, or if you're even in the shade during the day, it feels very nice and pleasant outside, especially again at night and early in the morning. Calm and quiet from our Heads Construction Tower camera. Out on the west side on the campus of USI, things running smoothly as well on a quiet quad on campus. Here's how the day unfolded from our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union Tower camera on top of Deaconess Gateway. Hardly a cloud to find in the sky, and I think that'll be the case largely for tomorrow. You notice a little bit of that haze, though, off into the distance. Air quality has been an issue today and will continue to be that way tomorrow. Higher levels of ozone prompting part of the Evansville Metro, Southwest Indiana, under that air quality alert for tomorrow as well. 71 is where we're at with calm winds out at the airport. Temperatures pretty much area-wide, with the exception of several locations just south of the river, now falling through the 60s. And we're going to be on our way to the upper 50s to low 60s by daybreak tomorrow morning. Then yet again, another jump into the 90s for tomorrow afternoon. Doppler radar is quiet. Those are just some false returns around the radar. And with no rain recently and no organized chance of rain for the next few days, rivers all holding steady at their current levels. And that's going to be the case through the weekend, in many cases through the beginning of next week. Things are slowly also starting to pick up a little bit. Just quickly taking a look at the Atlantic. This is not hurricane, will become a hurricane, at least according to the forecast, but tropical storm Gabrielle with winds sustained at 50 miles per hour. And it's going to make a move right towards Bermuda. A little too early to pinpoint exactly if it's going to be a direct hit on the island, but just skirting to the northeast, at least the center of that track, as a Category 1 by the end of the weekend. Right now, looking like no threat to the East Coast or the Atlantic seaboard, so that is at least good news for those on the eastern U.S., but we'll keep an eye on that as we go into the next couple of days. Here at home, though, no organized chance of precipitation. Tomorrow, a lot like today, plenty of sunshine, highs in the low 90s. For Friday, most of us will be staying dry, but we have about a 20% chance of an isolated pop-up shower or thunder shower during the heat of the day. Not expecting any impacts to any football games for Friday night as well, so that is some good news. Saturday, essentially repeat of Friday. I think we'll top out around 90 degrees, a mix of sun and clouds. And again, maybe a few pop-up showers and thunder showers during the heat of the day. Our next chance of at least more numerous showers and thunder showers comes early next week, Monday, Tuesday, and likely Wednesday as well. But upper 50s to low 60s for your overnight lows tonight. 90s continuing for the next couple of days as we head into the start of the weekend. Looks like upper 80s on Sunday with a few pop-up showers and storms. And then shower and storm chances increase a little bit more with a slow-moving cold front that'll move through and eventually drop those temperatures early next week back into the middle 80s.